Hey Blossoms, for February training, we're going to talk about goal setting. Let me tell you a little bit about me and goal setting. Back when I promoted in June to team leader, someone challenged us to make a big, crazy UBAM goal. And I really didn't have one. I just hit team leader. That was my only goal. And I thought, okay, good to go. Well, I made the video. We had to make a little video. And we had to say our big scary UBAM goal. So I was laughing through it and said, okay, I'm going to say director by next year at convention. And I thought, yeah, right. Well, there was maybe like 4 people on my team. And then, lo and behold, maybe 6 months later, it happened. And then there's 500 people on my team. So I can easily say, wow, things can really happen quickly in this business. I forgot all about that video completely. And when I went to ALR last weekend, some of the morning talks, someone gave a talk on setting goals. Right away I thought, I don't really have any goals anymore. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And I became a director, and there you go. That was it. Well, so I listened, and in seeing statistics that Heather showed us of where UBAM was in 2014, and then where it was in 2015, it went up by like 890%, and where we're projected, assumingly, because it only logically makes sense to go in 2016, is humongous. And I'm thinking, wow, maybe I can make some goals. Maybe I can dream even bigger than I am now. So I lay awake all night, and I could not sleep just thinking about goals and going round and round in my head. And I remembered making that little video. So I thought, oh, see, I did make a goal. But I want to be a little more purposeful of my goals this year. And I want to challenge you to be. The woman who gave the talk, I took some notes because I thought it was fabulous. She talked about, our goals can be scary. They can be big. And if you don't dream big, you're not going to do big things, because you start doubting yourself, and that little what if monster, he's always getting in there. Anyway, so I'm going to share my goals with you. Some are bigger than others, some are scarier than others, but hey, why not? So here are my goals. I challenge you first to make 3 or 5 goals. I really couldn't even think of 5. I do have 5. Let me say, here are my goals. Number 1, I want to hit Hawk 2 every month. That's an easy, nice, measurable, I see it there, I see the challenge, I want to hit it. And so far, I always have. So I'm going for Hawk 2 every month. My second goal is always 2 to 3 parties a week. And remember, new people, my second month, I thought I was completely done. I had 1 party the whole month. And that's actually the month I became a team leader, my month 2 of team leader. I planned an awesome book drive. I had all my girls do it and made it. So you can do a lot of things. But right now, I got my business flowing. I'm saying 2 to 3 parties a week. That is what I'm comfortable with. Some people do more. That's going out of my comfort zone. Like next week I have 4. I will do it, but that's my preference. All right, 4 personal recruits a month. That is my minimum. That is my goal. Will it happen every month? Maybe not. Will I be crushed if it doesn't? No. But would I like even more? Yes. Because those things kind of need to happen to hit my big, crazy goals of, by the end of this year, I'm going to say I want 6 directors on my team. I feel like we can do it. As many of you ladies just zoom in ahead, and I think that'd be awesome. And I am going to say, well, let me preempt this and say, within 6 months of the business, I was making a 6-figure paycheck. That's why I didn't have any more goals. That was way beyond anything I would ever have dreamed. So this goal is just going to say 7 figures. Yeah. Do I think that's going to happen this year? I do not, but I'm going to say that's a goal for way out there. Because if this is growing and we're, kind of on the top before this huge growth, hey, why not? I would never have thought I'd make 6, so we're just going to go crazy and say 7 figures. All right, and you know what? It is possible. If in 1 month, yeah, it is possible. I won't go into details, but if you just keep growing your team wide and deep, it can happen. So those aren't my big crazy goals. I'm sharing them with you. It's a little uncomfortable because it makes you nervous sharing them out loud, but it's good. It's good because, and I think you'll see when you make a few, they intertwine. Because, you know, if I don't have those parties, which is one of my goals, I'm not going to get the recruits. And if I don't have those parties, I'm not going to hit HOC 2. So you'll see when you make a few, they intertwine. And if one fails, that's okay. It doesn't matter. But you're dreaming big. You're not letting that quitting mode and failure and set in, which we don't need. So some people like making them for a month. Some people like making 3 months, 6 months, whatever you feel comfortable with. Mine are kind of a year long because I'm not that technical listy, but some people will need to make them shorter. Hey, this month, this is what I'm going for. And I think you should break them into categories. Recruits, maybe, sales, promotions, because obviously your next goal is team leader. If you're already team leader, it's senior team leader. If it's that, then executive, senior executive, all the way up to director. I mean, you just have that next goal and you be working towards it because you can. If I can do it, everyone can do it. So make an action plan. Do one thing per day for each of those goals, each of them. And they can be as short as a tiny little thing. The thing that is very true and that you need to remember to not get burned out, I guess, it is all about consistency, not constant. So consistent, not constant. To be consistent in this business, and it's going to be different for each one of us because, well, one, you are your own business owner. This is your business. You can make it look any way you want. When you're consistent and you do that one thing a day, that's going to make your business, you're going to be successful. You are. And some people, a good idea is to maybe break it into, say on Mondays. You know, some people work better like this. On Mondays, I'm going to do one thing for my parties, whether that's follow up with a lead, whether that's just close out and do my normal party things. On Tuesday, maybe I'm going to call some preschools or I'm going to reach out to schools and libraries, something in my EC business. On Wednesday, I'm going to do one thing here. When we lay it out that way and we go about it consistently, we're not going to fail. And let's talk about that word failure. Someone talked about at ALR failing forward, which is a great way to look at it because you're going to be further than if you didn't start that walk at all. So you're failing forward, and that is so true. Disappointment makes us grow. It really does. So are you going to have failure? Yes. Are you going to be ignored when you message people? Yes. I just sent out 100 messages. I heard back from one who I knew I would, and another one said, please take me off your mailing list. That's okay. I really didn't even, I thought, okay. Now, months ago, I'd been very upset by that. So you're failing forward. I wouldn't have got that one or two, maybe I got 2 parties from it. I wouldn't have had those if I didn't try. And I want to leave you with this quote. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. So Blossoms, right now, please set yourself some goals. And remember, failure, you're going to fail forward. And you're going to dream big and scary, and it's going to be fabulous. I'm going to leave you with this quote. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. Good luck making those goals, Blossom.